Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. We have to talk about this. We really do. So it's been rumored for quite some time that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are both popping up in Spider-Man No Way Home in some capacity. Obviously, it's not 100% confirmed, but due to a number of things that have gone on the past couple months in terms of confirmation of casting, like Alfred Molina as Doc Ock is returning, Jamie Foxx's Electro is returning, and stuff being posted online, stunt doubles on set, just a lot of stuff points to their popping up in some sort of way. Well, Andrew Garfield was on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, and a clip from that came out, and he was asked about, is he popping up? And as I expected, he gave a very interesting response. I'm going to go through it here, pause it, talk about it, and overall, I think he's clearly under an NDA. He can't say anything, but we're going to go through it and see how he responds to this, because I think it's really interesting, so let's get into it. Okay, let's get into see how he responds here. Let's get into it.
I don't know how to bring up the Spider-Man stuff, because obviously I don't even want to, ruin anything if there is something to ruin, except to
There isn't anything to ruin, bro. I had to just quickly cut you off. There's nothing to ruin.
Really?
Really?
It's so crazy to
It's just gotten out of hand. This is all bullshit.
dude.
Okay, so I'll go back a smidge here. This guy, he should know that Andrew can't say anything. I'm not giving any fault to him. Obviously, he just wants to see if Andrew will be coy or say something. Obviously, so far, it's like, no, there's nothing to spoil or whatever. So, the fact is, okay, if Andrew is truly not under an NDA and he's not in the film, then okay, this is completely him saying, look, this is nothing. There's nothing going on. But the fact is, there are so many things pointing to both them being in the film that it just feels to me, just how he goes through this in this response, that it just comes across as, I can't say anything. Like, I'm going to play it, nothing's going on. Of course not, but I just feel that he's just playing coy here.
Dude, it's fucking hilarious to me because it's like, because I do have this Twitter account and I see.
And that's interesting too.
Often,
he has a secret Twitter account that apparently no one knows about. So at any point you could have interacted with Andrew Garfield and you had no idea. Now my guess is he doesn't tweet or anything, but this is interesting. So as you'll say here, he's seen all this trending stuff about he's popping up or whatever in the film. So I don't know.
Spider-Man is trending and it's like people freaking out about a thing, and I'm just like, guys, like, I wish I could just be able to speak to everyone and say
how did this take off? Because you are.
I recommend that you chill. Listen, I can't speak for anything else apart from myself. Sure.
So this is him saying, look, I'm not saying that Tobey Maguire's not in it. I'm not saying any of these other characters are popping up, but there was so many things on top of him and Tobey popping up. There was talks of Gwen Stacy, Emma Stone popping up in some sort of capacity. There's so many things in this multiverse thing, because it ties into WandaVision and Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange 2. Sam Raimi, of course, directing that. So there's a lot of connective stuff here that makes sense. And the fact is, Alfred Molina most recently was talking about how, he's apparently playing the same Doc Ock from the Raimi era. He's playing that same character, and obviously that may have changed, because the way he worded it was that was the talk at the beginning. So, I don't know. I feel because I think back on Tom Ellis, who plays Lucifer, who was asked about if he was in Crisis on Infinite Earths, of course, Arrowverse crossover event, and he was saying, no, I'm not in it, no. He clearly was. I remember there was someone asked Paul Rudd on a red carpet a few days before it was confirmed he was playing Ant-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and he was directly asked days before, because he was rumored to be playing Ant-Man. He was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. He had some sort of response that just clearly said, no, that's not true. And then, of course, it was true. So if Andrew's under NDA, he's going to act like this. He's going to play it off and say, no, I'm not in it. Because he can't just say he's in it, because they haven't revealed it, they haven't released it. So if he was to say on here, oh yeah, I'm in it, oh my god, he would get in so much trouble. So much trouble. So,
they might be doing something, but then ain't none, I ain't got a call, so
he ain't got a call. So here's the thing too, people are pointing this out online, and I agree. They're not going to call Andrew Garfield up. Marvel and Sony are not going to call up Andrew Garfield and go, hey, you want to be in this? They're going to call his agent. They're going to get a hold of his agent. They're not going to call him directly. So this whole idea of like the studio calls up the actor, that may happen in instances, but in the instance of trying to get him under a contract to pop up in this movie, it goes through an agent. It doesn't go through to the actor. Like, that's not how this business works. They don't do that. Like, they normally do not go to the actor and do that. So if Sony wanted Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in Spider-Man No Way Home, they would not go to them directly through agent. Let's continue. I'm just liking how he's playing all this.
Well, that makes my life easier. Okay, no, that's good. That's unequivocal.
You know what it feels like, though? It feels like, because this hasn't come up yet in an interview, but, like, do you ever play the game Werewolf?
I think this is interesting, this part here.
Or Mafia?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know that game, I think it's kind of similar, where it's like, you're convincing everyone that you're not in the Mafia?
Right.
Like, I feel like I'm in a game of fucking Werewolf or Mafia, where I'm like, I'm not the werewolf. I promise you I am not the werewolf. And everyone's like, you're the werewolf. You're the
See, you
werewolf.
are,
Look at him.
but he's saying no. He's saying no.
For the record, my friend, on a stack of whatever you have there.
So I'm going to go back a little bit here. He is asking him to go on record here officially to say he's not. Now listen to how he responds to this. Listen to how he responds to going on record.
Look at him. It's like he's doing
Just listen.
So for the record, my friend, on a stack of whatever you have there, you are not, as of this taping, in or have any knowledge of being in the next Spider-Man movie.
I feel like I feel
See how he doesn't say no, but he's like, I feel I like he's
feel like
Yeah.
like haven't I just said that? I just
You
said
have.
that.
he hasn't said that though. He's saying he did get a call, but just like he's not definitively saying no, I'm not in the movie. But even regardless, he couldn't say he was. So like this whole line of questioning here, I get it because he wants to know. He's asking Andrew because he has him there on his podcast. He's asking him. But Andrew's not going to say yes. He can't. If he's under NDA, he can't.
Yes, no answer.
I did not get a call.
Because you don't personally get a call. Your rep does. Your agency. They don't directly call you. So that's not him saying no. See, look. Even his face.
They shot you guerrilla style, like in Main Street.
See, look at his face. Look at the guy's face. Didn't get a call. It's like, yeah, because see, he's not saying no. He's not saying no. He's just playing coy about it. He's like, I didn't get a call.
Mainstream. Listen. I would have gotten a call by now. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Look, I don't want to rule anything out. Maybe they want to call me. Maybe they get.
Well, the thing is, if you're in the movie, you would have already shot because they've stopped shooting Spider-Man No Way Home. So, that's it, really. I mean, the whole thing here is that Andrew is just playing coy. He's not responding. He's not directly saying, like, see, he never once said, I'll play the rest of it just to verify.
Call me and say hey, people want this. Like, I don't want to say
They're testing the waters.
Okay, so we'll pause it here. So Andrew never answered definitively that he's not in the movie. He just said he didn't get a call. He's not saying directly no. He's clearly under an NDA. Now, he could clearly just said no, but he's lying. So I think with this, it's just like similarly how other actors who can't say anything have to answer. Like there was a number of times when people are asking questions to say to Avengers Infinity War. When they're being asked about Avengers 4, after the movie comes out, and all these actors are doing interviews about, just different projects and stuff. Chadwick Boseman, most recently, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. I remember he was asked after Infinity War aired, it came out, and he was doing an interview for something else. I can't remember what it was for. He was asked if he was going to be in the next Avengers film. He's like, I'm dead. Like, he was saying his character is dead. He's not going to say, yeah, I pop up in the portal scene. Like, stuff like that. That's been off the top of my head. I'm trying to remember anything else. I remember that Mark Ruffalo was asked about the title for Avengers 4, and, of course, he can't say it because the studio didn't reveal it yet. Like, there's certain things under NDA and certain things you just can't say. So for Andrew Garfield, if he would have said on this podcast he's in the movie, he would have gotten in so much trouble with the studio, with Sony. Because Sony has to be the one to do this because they still own the Spider-Man rights. Marvel's just working with them or whatever in co-financing or whatever, however the deal is. They're sharing the character, they're sharing the Spider-Man, IP. So Sony would have to make this call. So if Andrew Garfield would have said, yeah, I'm in the movie, oh my gosh, he would be in so much trouble. So, yes. Is Andrew Garfield in the movie? I don't know. But I'm just saying, just how this response, everyone's response, pretty much everybody who saw this is going, yeah, he is completely lying. He clearly is not being truthful here. And I don't know what else to say. If he's in the movie, I think this is a pretty interesting response. It's how he kind of played with it. But we'll find out. We'll find out whether it's in a trailer or whether we wait till the movie comes out, but we'll find out pretty soon. So what do you guys think of this whole thing? What do you think of Andrew's response about being asked directly about him being in the next Spider-Man film? Of course, Spider-Man No Way Home. Whatever thoughts you have, I'm curious to know your thoughts about his response and overall just Spider-Man No Way Home. Do you think he's in the movie? Do you think Toby's in the movie? Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.